Hi viewers, now Silver Hustling 13 sent me this fake gold coin many months ago, and I hadn't got round to doing anything with it because there are historic counterfeits that actually fetch some big money, and there are also what are called museum pieces, which are purposely made to replicate valuable coins so that museums can show an identical copy of that coin. And I thought this may have been one of those pieces, so that's why I didn't really get any further with it. Anyway, I gave Igor the task of researching this particular piece, because he's actually quite good at research. So I'm going to hand you over now to Igor to tell you his findings.
Right, well, this is an interesting one.
It was very interesting, actually, your findings.
Yeah. As you can see, it says 1807 Spain, which is somewhat misleading. So while doing the research, I struggled to find anything that even looked remotely similar to this. That's because it's not a Spanish coin. It's a colonial coin. It's from Peru, and as you should be able to see right at the bottom there, if the camera will focus, you can just about make out the 1807. It actually shows up better on the camera than in person, because you can see the high points. Unfortunately, you can also see up here. It says, the beginning of the name is a bit worn out, but it's Carolus II, or Charles II, which, those of you who know your Spanish history will realise cannot be, because Charles II died in 1700. So in fact, the monarch that this is supposed to be, and whose bust is actually on the coin, is Charles IV, we believe, because you can see the peaks of his laurels up there on the top of his head,
and you can obviously see the similarities with this authentic Ocho Reales.
Yeah, and interestingly enough, that's not the only problem with this with this coin. There is in fact no way it can be sort of a historically valuable counterfeit, as in spite of the lack of face value, which should be over here on the left hand side of the crest here, there is no face value. In spite of that, we believe it is at least meant to be a 4 or 8 reals. You might have noticed, I think, yeah. Probably a 4, but you might have noticed the difference with this. This being 8, which is more valuable, is silver
and bigger.
This is clearly meant to be gold, so they made it in the wrong metal. Like any good forger.
It has the right coat of arms.
The coat of arms is
for
fine.
The silver.
It has the coat of arms for gold. I forgot the name for them now. Escudos. Is different. It's more
tapered.
More tapered. It's a more elaborate, more intricate design. So it's the wrong metal. It's the wrong monarch for the year and bust. And it doesn't have a face value.
We think we think they based it on the 8 reales, don't we?
It's quite clearly,
but not the gold coin.
Yeah, I don't really know what the forgers were thinking when they made it, but they didn't really get much right.
But the other thing, we'll do some close-up shots for you in just a second, is there are traces of gold left on the coin. So whether it had been plated originally or gold leaf or something, but we do think it is a historic fake, don't we? We don't think it's a modern fake.
No, it doesn't. I mean, if it's very well aged, if it is a
because there's also verdigris on it, which you'll see in the close-up shots. But anyway, so we know it's a fake. We're not even going to bother doing a specific gravity test, which we could. But
unfortunately, it's not even a fake we could make some money off of.
No. And we're going to let the viewers decide whether we should kill it.
Yeah, or donate it to someone who may be interested in collecting.
Yeah.
Because if it is historical, it still may have some value to someone.
But it's all wrong.
Everything's
wrong.
All of it. So
click on the box up here to cast your vote, and we'll catch you all later in a follow-up video.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
See you later.